cannot operate and live in that spectrum. So what we do is, the reason we give up a lot of times when it comes to manifesting is because we have been accustomed and we've been trained by the logical program mind through the matrix, through our ego. We got time, we got the chronological time. That is what stops you. Because in your subconscious, there is no such thing. Now, you can overcome logical time, but it's gonna take practice, it's gonna take repetition. Because what happens is you have to literally convince your mind. You can do it, because I'm doing that right now. You can literally convince your mind that the only time is right now. What?
Hey guys, it's All Things Shanoa 777.
You don't even deserve to get it.
Y'all gotta really, we're gonna break down
Think about
this. That. If you can hear what's in the background, it's Mark.
Picture.
And
yeah, you can have whatever you want, man. But
it's
too hard. It's too far, man. But by the time you get it,
we're gonna listen to him together.
And they tell you, well, maybe you don't deserve it. That's what it tells you.
When I say this man's voice is just so calm.
The matter is,
especially when he explained this stuff to me, I just I be in the zone.
Cannot be any distance from you, man. The stuff that you want is right entangled with you.
The stuff that you want is right entangled with you.
You already have $250,000.
You already have $250,000.
You gotta think big picture. Because somebody's maybe looking at this video and like, what is this guy talking about? I want $250,000. So I already have.
They might say I'm crazy, but I'm okay with it, baby.
If you want love, you already have love. If you want success, you already have.
I ain't never been the favorite.
That's what I'm telling you right
now. I'm cool with being crazy.
For the ones who don't understand this,
delusional.
Let me enlighten you a little bit and show you how this stuff
works.
All right, let me put it to you this way. I like to use analogies.
Break it down to me, Mark. I'm listening.
You don't understand. All right. Whenever, let's say, make it as, we got an easy way for you to get this. Okay. Let's say you at the park. There's a nice little pond or lake right there. And you're watching the fishes. You see the fishes, they're swimming in the lake, little pond. And the fishes, they're aware of you, right? You see them popping their head up and down. So what are you doing? You're observing the fishes, right? You're observing these natural nature things, right? So you're sitting there, you're watching the fish, and you see another fish come. The other fish come, he's playing with the other fish, and you're watching it. Now, in the fish's world, they are entangled together, right?
Okay.
So I gotta move my car a little bit while I'm talking, see? Gotta do multitasking. So in the fish world, the fish, they're interacting with each other. So they're like the fishes on fishes, right? They're like the fishes are interacting with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, despite what's happening in the fish world, none of what's happening in the fish world can affect you internally as a physical thing. In other words,
right,
you are the only person that's observing this thing. So whatever's happening in the fish world is happening in their world, but you're observing it. It cannot affect you. Like if you want money, or say someone say, I want $250,000, I want this or that.
I want
that stuff,
131 million in the Illinois lottery.
Think about this. You can observe desiring 250 grand.
Right.
You can observe your thoughts. And here's the thing. Your thoughts cannot observe you. Thoughts can't exist without you observing.
Thoughts can't exist without you.
Money cannot exist without you observing it.
Money cannot exist without you observing it.
It says, if I'm the observer,
I'm the creator. I'm the creator. I'm the effector.
I'm the perception of this stuff.
I'm the perception of this stuff.
Okay, now let's take it to the next level.
Let's take it to the next level.
I'm the observer. So I'm generating
with you, Mark.
Field of conscious awareness. I'm generating this field of reality. Okay? So how do I get that field of reality to be my experience? That's the question.
Yeah. That's the question. That really is. Let's go.
Okay? Are you following what I'm saying? Because this is so important.
I'm following you. If you throw it, I'm going to catch it.
It's so critical because people don't understand how this stuff works. All right. So now I understand, okay, I am the observer. I am the one that's having this experience or experiencing this observation.
I'm the observer. So I'm the one having the experiences.
That which I
how can I bring that which I desire into my experience?
First step to do that, guys.
Let's listen.
Listen carefully. If you want to create and bring things in your life a lot easier, this is the big one right here. The first step is to realize that the thing you want cannot be over there. It has to be you are creating that thing. In other words, you are the only person can give yourself permission to have 250 grand.
You are the only person that can give yourself permission to have 250 grand, 500 million, 131 million, 500,000, whatever the amount is. You are the only one that can give yourself permission to have that. I am the creator. And we've already talked about how you're the creator, because all it takes is for you to speak it and then continue being positive about it and to repeat it. You have to repeat it. And then live your life as you're that as closely as possible, because we know you don't physically have it yet, but embody that person that has that amount, you know, yourself with that amount of money. Embody that person. And then continue living your life until it comes to fruition. Oh, yeah, he said a word.
That's how it always goes. But people, here's what they do. They pass the first one.
Yeah.
They pass the mental aspect. They get to experience it in their thoughts, their desires, and their emotions. But they fail the actual 3D physical aspect. And why do they fail the 3D physical aspect? Because they're looking for it.
Okay. He preaching.
Looking for it, it's not looking for you.
When you're looking for it, it's not looking for you.
It's not going to show up for you.
It's not going to show up.
When you expect it is, and when you know you are it.
Okay, so expect it is. Know you're it. Know you're a part of it. Know you already have it. Then it shows up as the physical experience. Yes, that's deep.
That's it.
That's deep. That's just like love. You know, they say like, oh, love finds you.
They fail.
When you know, when you looking for love don't never come. You know what I'm saying? And be like, damn, I want it. It'll never come. But when you let go and you just be like, I ain't worried about it. Like, I'm in my own lane, doing my own thing. Then it comes. You know how true that is, though?
Visualize in your head. That creates the mental experience. But what people fail to understand is when things create, it's an orderly process. Remember I said this to you before. The universe is a self-correcting code.
Okay.
Every piece
universe
of
is a self-correcting code.
Fall back into a symmetrical, perfect, mathematical, equational arrangement. Cannot fail. All right. So the secret is most people, they enter the mental experience, and then before the physical experience come in, they get what? They get anxious.
Yeah, you have to be consistent, persistent, and repetitive.
You got your miss.
You have to repeat it until it happens. You have to constantly repeat it, and you have to constantly rebuke doubt, and then immediately combat it with positive thinking.
Got it.
Yes.
Exactly.
I get it, Mark. I get it.
Mark, well, what does it feel like?
What does it feel like to have what I want? I can tell you what it feels like. Sunshine and rainbows. And I know that even when I get that amount of money, I'm still going to have some troubles come. But now I know how to handle those troubles. I'm going to relax. I'm going to speak peace. I'm going to speak positive. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna put you on the
I
right
get into
course
that
here.
calm. Like
First,
I was real excited at first, and I was going hard, and I mean like going hard. Like I was just like, like I'm trying to make this happen right now. And now I'm more at a space where it's like I already believe it. I did it. I put the work in to force my mind to believe it because I believe it. My conscious mind, my subconscious mind, I believe it. And can't nobody tell me that it's not true. Can't nobody tell me that it's not real. They can say, well, it ain't happened yet. Well, I don't care nothing about that because it's going to happen. It has no choice but to happen because I spoke it into existence. I believe it. I live it in my head, live it in my mind.
Nonetheless, you have it. Because here's the next loophole.
Listen, I have it. The mental always becomes the physical. So you have to live it in your head first. Live it in your head first. Live it in the mind. Then live it outside the mind. See it, daydream, whatever it is, and then embody as close as you can that reality that you can. You know what I mean? Closest to that reality that you can. That you in that reality. You gotta focus. You gotta embody that. Okay? Hire $131 million Shanoa who physically has the money. She don't really trip off none of this stuff that's be going on because I know that it's not that it could not happen to me, but it ain't gonna happen to me, not as far as I'm concerned. And I'm living my life in a positive way, and I don't bother nobody. I don't do nothing with nobody. I stay in my own lane. I am manifesting, and I'm going to bring better into my life, and I'm going to try and teach my children the same way. Ain't no try. I'm going to teach my children the same way, but they got their own brains. Don't know when they're going to come into it, but they'll come into it because I believe it, and I also believe God is going to keep them on the right path too. I've done my part. I'm continuing to do my part. Like I'm just saying, like, I know kids stray sometimes, but
so he has 3 dimensions, now we have 4 dimensions. Time serving that point.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm living it. Can't nobody tell me that my shit is not going to happen. It's going to happen. It's happening. Yes, I'm following you, Mark. Right. It's going to happen. It has no choice because I live it in my head. And he said the mental must become the physical. So I'm so calm and cool at this point. Like I do still, I'm calm and cool, but I do get emotional now. I ain't gonna lie. I get very emotional about my dreams because I know it's coming and I know it's close. So I get it